feel like I'm just kind of going around in circles here.
Well, Pat, I hate to break it to you, but literally, you are.
Just going around in circles here. In Mr. Shifty, this is a video game. Simone, you know, let's say who we are before we.
Who are you?
Hi, I'm Patrick Gill.
How did I get here?
I conked you over the head with one of those little what are they called? The jacks, like the little thing that old timey.
Jack Bauer?
Not Jack Bauer. It's like.
Where is
a blackjack? A
blackjack. What? Oh yeah. Okay, that like old time gangsters use to rob ladies.
When you're out of ether, you would use your blackjack. I'm Patrick Gill, video producer at Polygon.com.
Also murderer. I'm Simone de Rochefort, also video producer at Polygon.com, and victim.
Victim of being blackjacked and dragged into a streaming room where we are now playing a little game by the name of Mr. Shifty. Simone, allow me to pitch Mr. Shifty to you.
Pitch away.
Allow me to pitch Mr. Shifty. I'm trying to turn this into like a tongue twister. Mr. Shifty is, as you can tell, a top-down action game. Oh, Simone is knocking her microphone all the way the fuck over. It's a top-down action game. It's quite a bit like a game like Hotline Miami, except the big major twist is that you can teleport. And I'm teleporting right now. You see the teleporting happening, Simone?
I see it happening. You're going through walls. You're not just teleporting in space. You're teleporting through matter.
Yes, and I can do that. I can do that 5 times. That recharges quickly, and I can also kick doors down and hurt people with them, which is pretty fun.
Sick.
These basic enemy types take 2 hits each. They can kill me in 1 hit with their guns. They have the power of guns. I do not. This game is made by, let me try to see if I can remember the name, Team Shifty, which is a small team.
Big surprise there.
Yeah, let's get chat open real quick.
Where is that chat? This game is actually really gorgeous. I love the colors of it, and it sort of has a what's that art style that almost a cel shaded art style. And we are watching the comments, so if you have anything to say,
We're back.
Say it to me.
Yeah, so this is published by Tiny Build. Oops, so there you see that it is one hit kills, and then more or less instant restart when you goof up, which is good. Similar to Hotline Miami, you don't want to be.
So they're 1-hit killing, and you're 1-hit killing. So
I am 2-hit killing.
You're 2-hit killing.
Yeah. It takes 2 punches to take these guys out, unless I have a weapon which I can pick up around the environment. But so we started the game at the beginning right here, so this is very early. So it's still introducing us to mechanics. Like right now, it's trying to get across the point to us that we can punch these doors down and hurt people with them.
And don't step in front of someone's laser sight.
This game is out on Switch and Steam.
Ooh, have you played it on Switch before?
So yes, I got a Switch code from the wonderful folks at Tiny Build, and I put it in my Switch at home, and then I left my Switch at home.
No.
Yeah, it's okay. But I elected to play it on Steam because the Switch version runs pretty well. I'd say it sticks close to 30 frames per second. I'm finding it's a little hitchier than the Steam version. The Steam version is pretty buttery. I think it's running above 30 right now.
Yeah, it looks really smooth.
Ooh, I gotta make sure I do some teleporting. The Switch version was a little less smooth, and the resolution is a little lower, but again, it works pretty well, and it's really cool to have a sort of quick pick up and play action game like this.
Did you just pick up
Switch.
like a table leg?
Yeah, I think that was like yes, I did. So there's the combat portions of the game, and then I think we're going to get into one of the more sort of evasion puzzly portions here. The basic premise of the game is that you are working your way up this tower that is owned by an evil corporate overlord. Ooh, I just triggered slow-mo somehow. I don't know how that happened.
You're turning into John Wick.
They have not explained the slow-mo system yet. And you're fighting your way up this tower. Okay, so a tricky situation here. Or is it?
Oh! That was beautiful.
Absolutely.
That made me feel an emotion in my chest. Pimskin says my record in the shame closet is 12 days. I just thought I'd mention that.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm sorry that you've been in the shame closet that long. He did just call the frame rate buttery. It is buttery smooth, buttery delicious.
Silky, it's milky, it's
I
creamy.
want to spread it on my bread.
It is Why do we always use dairy to compare things?
Because
that are
you
smooth?
can't have milk, and I think you feel
That's
like
true.
you have to bring it back in some way into your life.
Velveeta-like smooth. is Velveeta non-dairy, or is that just congealed oil?
Mr. Shifty like a fine brie.
Shit.
I don't think Velveeta has.
Oh, don't kill me.
Okay, don't die.
So this is where you should really be using. Okay, so this will let me hurt multiple opponents at once.
Ooh.
Oh, whoop.
Oh yeah, flanking them.
There we go.
Stage clear.
So that is how you use your abilities in Mr. Shifty to avoid getting murdered by a bunch of people who can one-hit kill you. Yeah, so like I was saying, I played it on Switch. It was fun. I'm really excited to have this game portable. You're going to get a few more frames and a little more stability out of the Steam version. That said, the game is not actually out yet. The game launches tomorrow. I'm not sure what they're looking at for post-release support as far as smoothing things out. So yeah, just worth noting.
I feel like the general consensus from people I've talked to that have the Nintendo Switch is that they wish that every game was on the Switch, even if it doesn't run quite as well, just because of the pure, beautiful convenience of it.
It is convenient. Okay, so we're getting a little bit of exposition here. We are trying to steal some mega plutonium.
Hell yeah.
And
Typical Wednesday.
I think the bit where we get to the mega plutonium should be fun because I played this at home, and essentially it's the same game except you're sort of running the plutonium like a football out of the arena while trying to fight a bunch of people. Okay.
Oh
So we
no.
gotta keep fighting our way up.
I guess you're gonna have to climb some stairs.
My one weakness.
Oh man.
Okay, so here's
Ooh,
lasers.
Lasers.
So you'll notice this little thing in front of me, my little aiming reticule. That is letting me know where I will teleport to when I hit the teleport button. So that's handy for this stuff, for sort of precisely navigating through these areas. It's okay, we got this. Whoa!
Nice.
All right, we're really gonna have to go ham here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Did not warrant the yelling probably, but we did it, and it felt good.
Well, it's
they're all off now.
It's like
Okay.
Serena Williams. You gotta she doesn't have to grunt every time she hits that.
But it does make it better.
Makes it
does
better
make
for
it
me.
feel good.
Yeah.
We're getting a lot of alternate suggestions for lactose devoid frame rates, moist frame rate.
Moist,
Sleepy
yes.
Spacer recommends. I think that's a nice compromise for the people who can't handle the lactose.
Just for the hell of it? Yeah, okay. I just wanted to open
Just
that
for the
door
hell
up
of
and
it,
get
you
killed by
die.
everybody.
Yeah, they.
So we can see that quick restart. Once again,
That is great,
yeah.
actually.
If you're just tuning in, this is Mr. Shifty. It's an action, top-down action game, obviously comparable to something like Hotline Miami, except we have the magical power to teleport. It's on Steam and Switch, so we're gonna get murdered if we go through this door. So this is where we're gonna learn that we can trigger lasers and super kill everybody. Look at all these dead people we just made.
Oh, that was great. A lot of objections actually in the comments about moist frame rate. So
Yeah,
I think
not
we
into
should. We're sorry. We would like to
sopping wet
formally.
60 frames a second.
Oh God, a dripping 60 frames per second. A mildly soggy.
No, not
30,
still.
Soggy 30 frames per second.
I would say crispy. If you're going for sort of a low
You're
frame
right.
rate, you would
Then
talk about it's kind of
quite
crunchy.
hard, dry.
Yeah, dry.
A dry 30 frames per second.
There we go.
Mary Berry says it has a lovely texture.
It definitely does. Okay, so now we just met these new guys. These guys take 3 hits to
they're
take
big.
down. They do not have guns, but they will punch the heck out of you. So this is where the game starts mixing up the enemy types on you, and it gets a little more interesting because you're managing more than one type of foe at
And
any
you
given
can tell
time.
that they're really confident in their masculinity because they're wearing pink shirts.
Yeah, it's salmon, they would say, if you said that to
Salmon.
them.
Fair enough. No.
Because they are not confident in their match. 'Cause look at
Oh,
this
no.
display of, male dominance as he punches his way through that wall. I like the physics.
I don't use doors. I punch walls.
my own doors. I like. Oops.
Oh, bop,
Oh,
bop,
oh.
beep.
I like the physics in the game. I like that when you punch people, they go flying in little ragdoll ways. And if you're dealing with enemies in front of windows, that means fun stuff like punching people out windows.
Yeah.
Which is always a hobby of mine in video games. And I also like that. Here we go.
There's a new series idea for you.
Punching-
Pat punching people out windows.
Yeah, that's
Pat punches.
That's mostly what I did in Max Payne 3. It's just like set people up in front of windows and then knock them out of them. So these guys can't
Oh.
teleport
Beep.
through walls. I can. So you can kind of toy with people a little bit. It's
Oh.
fun. They have limited awareness of where you are. So it's like, where did he go?
Is this guy
It's in here.
smarter than the guys that we were fighting in the other building? Because it seemed like he was maneuvering a lot more. Also, is that an oar?
This is an oar.
You're ready to paddle.
Yes. Good swing
Give him
of
a
the
good
arc on the oar.
spanking.
Haha. Bum paddler.
Hello, my friends.
All right, let's
Let's
see if
go on a
there's
boating
something
trip.
we can. All right, let's teleport in there, grab that oar, and then
Ooh.
bum paddle them.
I love it.
Oh, whoop!
Beep.
The walls are destructible, which is cool. And
Oh, I love this.
the instructions, or not the instructions, but the nice. You live in the wall now. Some of the materials that came with the key for this game said that the enemies will eventually start using group tactics to outsmart you. I haven't seen that yet, but we will, we're playing this together. Maybe we'll notice it. All right.
Do you know how long this game is?
So I played it this morning for maybe about an hour, and I think I made it maybe a 10th of the way up the tower. There was also, in the top menu, there's like some high score attack modes that will probably let you get a little bit more out of the game if you want to sort of go for the perfect runs and stuff. So I got a key here, so let's pick that up.
We have another suggestion. Velvety.
Velvety is good
Velvety
because
frame
it's
rate.
not a food item.
Yeah, it's not disgusting.
Yeah.
Although if you rub it the wrong way, it's kind of disgusting.
Velvet? I don't know if I've ever touched velvet.
You peasant. You utter peasant.
I don't sleep in velvet bed sheets like you.
What? You didn't grow up cradled in a
Velvet and
velvet in velvet blankets?
Oh god. Okay, so now we are running away from stuff. This is the first run away from things
Nice,
portion of the
nice,
game,
nice.
and it's pretty good.
I don't want
Haha.
you to die, but I am curious about where
Oh,
they would.
well-
Hey, well, I cursed you, and I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Salmon is infinitely better than pink, says Brother Fiedo. Simmer E asks, this office has multiple hanging wall oars? I don't know what kind of office you work in, but
Yeah,
of
here
course.
at Polygon.com, it's just nothing but nautical themed decorations
Yeah.
everywhere. I've got one of those Billy Big Mouth singing basses over each one of our desks.
And actually, the only game where we're only allowed to play Ridiculous Fishing and
Yes.
Assassin's
Oh,
Creed 4.
shit.
Black
All right.
Flag.
I'm gonna do a better job next time. Black Flag had some really good shanties.
Were there oars? Like, I don't remember.
There were
Like, could you handle the oars? Could you get hands on oar action?
when you went whaling, I believe you could oar your way around, but mostly you were telling other people to do oaring.
Well, that's really not the lifestyle that I go for. Even though I grew up cradled in velvet, swaddled, if you will. I believe in you. This time we're gonna do it.
We just gotta make sure we teleport plenty. Ha! We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Oh my god. Simone, I can do this. All right, we got this. It's 1-on-1. There we go.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. We did it, Simone. Oh, I'm actually sweaty. Okay, so this is another cool thing that the game occasionally does is it has you double back on yourself. And the Hotline Miami did a similar thing with a lot more gore, where it's like, great job killing all those people. Now, like, walk back across all those people you killed. So this is nice because we get to reflect on our handiwork, and they're gonna sort of mix things up on us a little bit too by introducing
nice.
some new foes.
So we can't really hear the music right now because it's turned down so low. But what is the? Oh, buddy.
I got killed real good there. It's okay.
Rip.
The music is it's serviceable. It is not like the same sort of thumping synthwave stuff that Hotline Miami had, which I mean is good because if they just whole cloth ripped off that game's whole aesthetic, that would be kind of lame. But it's sort of driving techno rock.
Well, they've at least got different art, although.
Yeah.
Oh wow, your art.
Wow.
Project. Ooh bah. Okay.
It's so the game is $15 on Switch and Steam, but there is an $18 version on Steam if you really dig the music that includes the soundtrack. This is where we learn that we can peek. We can sort of scope around. Let's get rid of this and pick up a broom. All right.
You're gonna sweep them.
Yeah, we're gonna sweep. I'm gonna kick this door down. I'm gonna teleport in there and then sweep up as many of them as I can. Haha! Oh, ha!
Oh.
Oh, I accidentally threw my broom.
Oh man, you know it happens.
All right, pick up another one. Haha! Ha! Haha! Oh no!
Oh man, so close.
I got shot. So there is a way to trigger like bullet time slowdown stuff, which has only happened accidentally so far. The game has not given me any tool tips on like, here's how you do this. I think it was something to do with like hitting the teleport button the exact moment somebody shot me.
Oh. Well, that's very tricky. I like it. Oop.
Oh,
Eep.
waha!
Aha. Hoo. Ha.
Haha! Oh.
Hello, guys. Hey, friends.
All right, it's just 3
Yeah.
of them. We got this.
I love this like zipping back and forth and flanking people. It's just really, it looks really satisfying.
It feels really good too, and yeah, the hits are palpable. They feel fun. There's a little vibration in the controller every time you punch somebody. All right, let's take care
Ooh.
of these guys.
Oh,
And haha.
just laying him out with a broom. I love it.
Yeah. Did you ever see? Did you watch the X-Men movies?
Some of the first ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember? Did you see X2?
Probably yes.
Okay, in X2, there was this really good opening where like Nightcrawler went to go try to kill the president or something like that. And there's just this really, really well done fight scene where he's fighting just this room full of Secret Service guys, while just teleporting from one dude to the next and just like pretty much doing exactly what we're doing in this game. And I've always wanted a video game that is built around that mechanic. So I'm glad that this exists.
God, I have no memory of that.
All right, so now we're got machine gun boys, but we can handle them.
Nice, nice.
And they got the Dick Tracy yellow suits. Oof.
Oh, we're getting a lot of comments about our character's orange hat or perhaps goldfish head.
Oh yeah, I guess it could be either. It's I think it's a red hat. But I mean that brings up a good point.
It's his best hat for
Damn it.
doing crime, says
Yeah.
Jacqueline Sutherland. Baby's first crime hat. Thank you, Sleepy Spacer.
Ooh.
So we had a couple questions about peeking. So yes, the mechanical value of that is that you can see into rooms that you haven't entered yet and kind of
Yes.
assess what's
Right.
going on in
So
there.
by default, the camera is centered right on my little red goldfish hat here. But if I use that right stick, I can sort of peek further into rooms and make plans about what I want to do. Unless they were talking about the microphones peaking with an A. Was it?
No,
EE?
no,
Okay,
it's
good.
about
Okay, good.
the peeking mechanic.
Okay. So for example, I can peek into this room. I can see up here. Okay.
Yeah.
Got some threats. But this guy looks like he's alone, so let's take him out. Bonk.
It feels like a useful mechanic, but then also the mechanic that I wouldn't use because I'm a gung-ho asshole who doesn't understand strategy.
Yeah. Hotline Miami had the same mechanic, and it was very useful in that one. I'd say, like, the comparisons, like, the devs make the comparisons themselves, or the publisher made the comparison themselves in some of the ad copy that went out for this, saying it's, it is like Hotline Miami. I would say it's more forgiving than Hotline Miami.
It certainly looks like it.
And it's obviously it's less gruesome in the level of violence that it has. Okay, so this room is fun. So there's a ton of guys in this room, and as you can see in there, there's this laser thing, but the laser thing won't kill them because there's glass there. So we're gonna break in there. We're gonna make them shoot at us to get this glass broken, and then I'm gonna try to trigger this so we can kill them with a laser. So fingers crossed that this works. Hey, shoot at me! Okay, so they took the bait, and now they're all dead.
That was brilliant. How did you discover that strategy? By playing this before, or?
Yeah, that was when I was playing this morning.
my
I kept
God.
getting my ass murdered in that room, so I decided to try that, and it worked.
Fuck yeah.
This game is really fun, Simone.
It's beautiful. It looks really fun. It looks joyous.
So just to reiterate, this is
Mr. Shifty. We are Mr. Shifty.
We are the Misters Shifty.
Well.
Mr. and Mrs. Shifty.
I'm Shifty Simone, and this is Shifty
man,
Hat
that's great,
from
'cause
ShiftyGone.com.
The natural sequel to this game is Miss Shifty or Miss Shifty.
Oh my
now.
God! And then they become like Mr. and Ms.
Oh,
Pac-Man.
damn co-op in this
damn.
game would be like
Oh
off
my
the
God, that'd be
chains.
brutal.
Anyways, so this is a really tough room, so please bear with me as
Yeah.
I try to get through this. This took me quite a few tries when I was doing this home
Yeah,
alone
this
morning.
is hard because it ends up in that situation where you might accidentally
Ooh.
teleport into a laser. Sorry,
Yeah, it's
everyone
okay.
in the chat.
We'll get better at it. Oh, teleported directly onto the laser on that one. It's all right. We'll figure the timing out. And once we're through this, it's a cakewalk. Ooh. Okay, so this is a weird room. I was like, what the hell am I supposed to do here? You break things, and then you can pick up things
Oh
and then
my
throw them
God.
to break the generators.
Nice, nice. We had been throwing stuff before because you accidentally threw the ores and the brooms.
Correct. Yeah, so you can throw any of the items you can pick up,
So you
including
just kinda have to think.
this one. So this is the bit where we've got the mega plutonium in our hand, and we need to get it out through
Like
the
a
level.
football.
More or less like a football. An interesting thing about it is it will one-hit kill anybody we throw it at, and it's unbreakable. So now we've got a little buddy here that we can use in our fight, so we can just say, haha. So that got a kill.
This is my friend Mega
Ha ha, ha,
Plutonium.
ha. All right,
Where'd your baby go?
it's down here.
God, this is so cool. So this isn't a lot like John Wick, but I just watched the that nightclub
Oh,
shootout
shit.
scene. Oh fuck. Scene from John Wick, and that this sort of fluidity and the colors of it are kind of
Yeah.
reminding me of that, even though like the camera and the lighting is nothing like that.
Well, I do
I
want to
love
talk
it.
about the colors, because like they're doing a lot of smart stuff. Like you'll notice like a lot of the stuff in the background has very cool tones. My character himself has.
I love it. It's like sowing. It's like reaping corn.
Yes. Yeah, the character's got that good contrast of red and blue on him, so you can always see where he is on the screen, despite the fact that he's teleporting around like crazy. And each of the enemy types has, a very clearly coded color that will let you know what they can do. So the yellow guys are always machine gun guys, purple guys are always the single shot pistol guys, and the salmon shirt boys are always
Fists.
melee. And so these are the 3
Fisticuffs.
enemy types I've seen so far. Oops.
Whoop.
Oh.
Dan Becker has a question. Is the frame rate bad enough in the Switch version to ruin the experience?
No, it's not. It's a little bit hitchier. It has not hindered my gameplay experience so far. Like I have not felt like I got killed because the game wasn't running well. But for the purpose of, streaming this and getting the best quality picture across, I thought that it would be better to go with the Steam version.
Boo.
But it runs fine on the Switch. I was playing in TV mode. I have not tried playing it portable yet. I was playing with a Pro controller, and it felt really good. It felt really, really good. But yeah, you're just getting a couple fewer pixels out of it, and maybe a few less frames here and there.
My good friend, Priceless Mega Plutonium, whom I love to throw at my enemies, says Jacqueline Sutherland.
Oh. I do love throwing him. I'm gonna be so sad when we have to part ways.
Oh God, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna blow up our friend Mega Plutonium?
I don't know what the long-term plan for Mega Plutonium is.
It seems like it might not. It seems like we might be the bad guys, Pat. Why are we stealing?
Did you see
them?
Mega Plutonium ricochet off that dead guy there and hurt another guy?
Frick,
Aw,
no, I
have to
didn't.
use my
I
fists
missed it.
like a
Oh.
goddamn idiot.
Fucking peasant. You plebeian.
We're going back for Plutonium. I wonder if there's an achievement for getting all the kills in this part using Mega Plutonium.
Hope to God there is.
Or if there's like a Half-Life 2 style thing that's like you carry Mega Plutonium all the way through the end of the game. And
Oh.
so yeah, this is about how far I played on the Switch version, and like we're talking about performance, it was what?
It's a bomb. No, Mega.
I loved you.
Oh wow, it was so small. I really thought that Mega Plutonium would have a better, a bigger radius than
Me
that.
too. I think. I don't
blowing
think
up?
it was actually Mega Plutonium. I thought that was a trap. We were supposed to steal that.
And yet it's still okay. We look like a Carmen Sandiego villain. We look like one of Carmen Sandiego's minions.
We do. Yeah, you don't get a lot of character development from Mr. Shifty. The game's a little self-aware and a little silly in its tone, but not. It doesn't beat you over the head with like meta jokes and shit like that. It's not trying to get you to slap your knee laughing, but it's a game that was built around some mechanics and then had a plot sort of assembled around those mechanics, and it's really fun. It was made by Team Shifty. This is their first release. They're a small studio out in Brisbane. I think it's some former Half Brick folks.
And if you're listening to this right now and you're on that team, please tell us how inspired by Carmen Sandiego you were, and tell us more about that experience.
So let's go through this library.
Bad
look at all these
Plutonium
plants.
boy. Quicksand buddy, you're right. I'm sorry, everyone. I think we really need a moment of silence here in the chat and in my life for our buddy Mega Plutonium who betrayed us and was not real. Okay, I feel better now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna move on without them.
Let's sweep some.
We're gonna be
some
strong without them.
foes.
We're gonna knock them out a window. Ready?
Ooh.
Ha ha!
Bye.
I love it. I
Oh,
love
there
it
they
so
go.
much.
That's so great because there's like so little depth, but then there is depth where it counts, where you're knocking these fucks out
Oh,
the
shit.
window. Oh.
Depth where it counts is
Depth where it
my
counts.
middle name.
Yeah, that's the title of my biography.
Oh, if anybody doesn't go through a window, I consider myself a failure.
Yeah. Oh well,
we
you're already failing on 2 counts here.
All right. Well, that
Oh
guy,
well, that was good.
the
I'll
physics
count
are
that.
really good.
Yeah.
It's very satisfying to take out enemies in this game. Scope ahead, using our peek mechanic. Get out that window.
Jacqueline Sutherland asks, "Who are you robbing even?" And you know what? I haven't been reading the plot dialogue, so I have no idea.
So there's some flavor text that they introduced that like there's like some evil criminal who hasn't paid for any of his crimes because he's too rich and powerful, and we are ascending his tower. We are just here to steal from him. We are not here to take him out. At least that is
But
what
if
the
he had
story-
plutonium bombs, we would take them just for funsies.
Absolutely.
I mean, duh.
All right,
Did
so
we
now-
just jump between 2
We
skyscrapers?
did, yeah. So now there's shotgun guys, which are new.
Oh, fun. And we can't take.
Oh,
We're like Batman. We don't use guns.
we do not touch guns.
Only ores and brooms.
Only ores
and mega
plutonium.
plutonium.
Yeah, nice.
My weapons of choice. Well, I understand, like, if you didn't have the training to use guns, obviously you'd resort to easier weapons like ores and plutonium.
Okay, so now we're learning about slow-mo after all this time. Listen up. I'm only going to say this once. Attacking builds your orange slow-mo meter. Attacking is good. Slow-mo meter is full. It auto-activates when a bullet gets close. Okay, good to know.
Not the baby.
All right, let's make a plan here, Simone.
Summer E asks, is there a motivation for killing everything in each room, or can you move right through?
So yeah, the next door, you'll see this door is coded red right now, and as is this one. You can only advance once everybody in a room is dead. So I made some noise over here, so they're gonna come investigate.
The comments on this are so good. Y'all in the comments are killing me.
What do we got?
My child whom I toss at armed militants.
He's a good boy, and he's been. I'm proud of him.
Yeah, you know,
Even if
like
he-
even though I have a bad, it left a sour taste in my mouth, but he can't take away the time that we did have together.
That's true. We can't. All we have is now. Oh, damn. Okay, I gotta do better at the dodging.
Pour some
game here.
plutonium out for the homies.
All right, so we're in slow-mo now. Let's evaluate. Still got a lot of boys mad at us.
Are the windows a danger as well as a tool? I.e., can you be pushed out windows? Somebody asks.
I have not yet been pushed out a window, but the enemies can see you and shoot you through windows.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it seems like maybe the salmon fist men could punch you out a window, but
Yes,
I
actually,
don't...
that has happened to me.
Oh, okay.
But
there we go.
They're one-hit kills anyway, so whether or not I go out a window is
Yeah.
sort of secondary
It's more.
to whether or
It's
not
flavor.
I'm dead. Yeah, it's
flavor
flavor.
death.
Yeah. All right, so we got them to split up. They can't go through walls, thank God. I get to clobber them.
Yeah.
Whoop. So this is cool. This is starting to get a little more difficult, and it's really having me test my what I thought were my
Ooh.
skills. It turns out
Which
now it was
is-
just me tapping the A button a lot. Yes, that was so cool. I punched that guy through a bookshelf. Fuck books.
So if you're not pressing it at the correct time, you would just run into the bookshelf, basically.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So let's see. Here's something.
You
so
mean I have to think and use strategies?
the good thing about the melee weapons is that you can take out multiple enemies at
Also-
once with them. So
Okay, I feel like now I'm seeing you swirl around with your cape. You look like the main character from Journey. So what happened to change you from your life of nonviolence into this terrible thing?
I think that's going to be answered in Journey 2.
Journey 2. Shifty.
Shifty Origins.
Oh.
Gross.
No, okay.
Simone, I haven't blinked for a while. My eyes are really dry.
Do you want me to blink for you? Do you want me to spit in your
Nope,
eyes?
but I've got a trident.
Holy shit.
All right, so.
Oh,
we're
I
gonna-
hope that. No, you have to throw it.
I think there will be other tridents. Oh, and it just stuck right into the wall. Whoops.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh.
Simone, this game is called Mr. Shifty, and it's fucking good.
Game of the year.
Okay, okay, so check this out. These guys are all lined up here for me.
Oh.
They're just
Oh,
waiting
I
for
know
it.
how
and
this
these guys
is
are
gonna
also
go.
waiting for it.
Pat.
Daddy's home. Oh, I goofed up a little bit there. Right?
It's all right.
I'm so
It's all
sorry.
right. It's all. I forgive you. I forgive you. We've had a really good run.
I'm bringing
I
Trident
can't.
with me.
Yeah.
Look at all these Tridents. This game really wants us to use the Tridents. Here we go.
Oh
nope.
Oh, frick.
It's okay.
The nautical theme in this office is just getting more and more intense.
Yeah, we got like a Poseidon obsessive guy here.
Yeah, we started with oars. We moved on to tridents. Yeah. Oh.
Sorry, we're gonna
okay.
nail that Trident shot.
I
This
know
time.
you really wanted that trident. What? Oh my god.
Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Confirmed.
Great.
Game is $15.
Game is good.
It's out
$15
tomorrow.
good game.
It's on Switch and Steam. Oh, they noticed me.
You've made
Oh,
a mistake.
Well, that's a good strategy.
Holy
actually.
shit. No, Pat, that's so good. What have you done?
Simone.
I'm sorry.
Oh, jeez.
Now, question.
Yeah.
The colors suddenly became more vibrant. I
Yeah.
noticed they become dull when you die. Why did they become more vibrant? Was it because that was so fucking cool?
When we enter slow-mo, the colors become more vibrant. It's a nice visual cue to let you know that you are moving in slow motion. Whoop.
Whoop, beep.
Sorry. And yeah, they become desaturated when you die.
Hey, so when she gave us the instructions on how to go, what? You made barbecue, shish kebab men. When she gave you the instructions on how to go into slow-mo,
Oops. Yeah.
I didn't read them.
Okay, so how it works is sequential kills will fill up my bar. When my bar is full, I will automatically enter slow-mo when
Okay.
a bullet is near me.
So the before times when we what? When we did it was kind of a fluke, or was it not really slow-mo?
It was slow-mo.
felt like
it was just, we had met the conditions. The game just hadn't explained the mechanic to us yet.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. The ragdoll physics of the people being tridented to the wall
Yeah, oh, damn, I'm so sorry.
is my delight.
Yeah,
You could play this 50 times in a row. I won't object.
All
But
right.
yeah, you should, I guess, win.
Yeah, we should try
Like,
to win. We should try to
Try
advance the
winning
next
for
area.
once in your life.
break
Is the
the
trident
statue.
a melee weapon too, or only throwable?
It is
Steven
only
Anderson
throwable.
asks.
So normally, yeah, let's quickly go over the controls. A is
Shift kebab,
shift kebab.
says Swimming Bird 941.
God damn it, Swimming
yeah, that
Bird.
was real good, buddy. Sorry, the trident is a throwable weapon.
It is only throwable, yeah. So melee weapons will, if I hit X, when I've got a melee weapon out, it'll swing it, and you can also throw every melee weapon by hitting B. But in the case of the Trident, X just throws it. It's only a throwable.
God bless America.
God bless Tridents.
Is this a normal thing, like in this world, that people can teleport, or are these guys just super confused right now?
I mean, obviously they can't teleport because I'm the only one doing it.
You're special.
Yeah.
That was great.
Okay, that was everybody. We Tridented everybody.
Oh, they're doing the can. Ugh. Good.
All right, how we doing
Good.
on time, Simone? What time is it?
What are we doing on time? It has been.
It's 12:33. We can keep playing for a bit.
Oh, you're looking at an actual clock.
Okay, here we go. All right, scope ahead. Just one guy.
When does this come out for PS4? Lucas Blaine asks.
Lucas.
Is it coming out for PS4?
So they currently the word from Tiny Build, the publisher, is that console plans are TBA. Other than Switch, which comes out tomorrow, which is Thursday the 13th. Other than Switch is the only one with a release date, but they do want this out on Xbox One and PS4. Simone, what are you cackling about?
Wait, where did it go? Thick McRunfast. This is better than a Trident. This is a Dodent.
Also, Thick McRunfast is an excellent,
Yes. Good.
All right, we were looking for clues. This does not look like a clue. This is a statue head. So now the game's changing up the pace. Oh, I found it. I found a little secret exit by breaking this bookshelf.
Oh, that's really cool.
And I am bringing my trident.
Nyx is gonna be like, what? Where? This is your strat now? Ooh. Suspicious.
All right, I'm gonna teleport. I'm gonna trident some people. I'm gonna teleport back here and get this broom.
Sounds good. Oh. Him wiggle.
The guy's like, oh, my friend died on a trident.
I better step in his body. Whoop, beep.
Out of all of the ways that we've seen people die in this game so far, how would you rather die?
Ugh. I think I would rather just straight up be shot. Like, the trident death is delightful, but the fact that they're wiggling kind of makes me think that either they're dying slowly or it was a painful nerve damaging death. So that it's great for other people. Whoop.
Through the bullets. Grab the broom. I would go with getting slugged with one of the heavy objects because it'd probably be like pass out, right?
Super
probably
fast,
knock
yeah.
you out.
So you would,
damn.
just like me, I love tridents. I wouldn't want to be killed by one. You love pushing people out windows, but you would not want to be pushed out a window yourself.
I mean, I suppose like part of it would be okay as you, like, I guess it depends on what mindset you're in. Like if you fell out the window and like you're okay with it and you're just like, okay, well, I'm just gonna enjoy this.
I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna spend my last moments on Earth chilling.
In that case, I would be fine with it, but like, I don't think I would be fine with it if Mr. Shifty threw me out a window.
No.
Because I'm just wearing my salmon shirt, just trying to get by.
Just trying to live your life. Oh, I like how they're trying to get through that bookshelf wall.
Yeah, they know. They know that I've got a secret stash of poles over here. Oh, fuck!
Oh man, that was so close. John Quinn says, I don't know, at least you go out dancing.
That's
Fair
true.
enough.
All right, got them grouped up over here so I can clobber them with my broom.
Matthew Grimsley asks, is there a tedious storyline to wade through, or can I just pin men to walls and punch books?
Matthew, there is not much of a storyline. Occasionally a character called Nyx will pop up on the bottom of the screen and tell you some things, but they're very pithy with the story. They obviously know what they built here is not a, compelling narrative experience. It's a fun action game. So
you're not being emotionally transformed by this game?
Not yet. And
I'm actually being emotionally transformed by these tridents.
No, I am absolutely by the mechanics. I appreciate that it's not doing the Hotline Miami thing of like, you like violence, don't you? You're having fun.
Actually, you're bad.
You're bad for enjoying the game.
You in
we
real
made.
life. We made this as fun as possible, but you're the one who sucks.
No, yeah, I like it.
Sorry, I love that. They're great guys.
For a game with as much murder in it as it has, it's very lighthearted, and it doesn't go to a lot of very dark places. It's quick, it's breezy, easy breezy, beautiful Trident man.
I'm pretty pro lighthearted violence in my entertainment. I understand the argument that perhaps the fact that our society finds it so entertaining is not great, but on the other hand, I enjoy what I enjoy.
On the other hand, Tridents.
On the other hand, tridents and
Okay,
poles.
So I've got a metal pole now.
Ooh.
What?
How much longer does this? Wow! Hello, Mr. Door.
Really goofed that door up.
Yeah. Oh boy. How much? Blah, blah, blah. How much longer does the? Oh my God, sharks. Okay, focus on one sentence. Could just get one sentence out of your mouth, Simone. So, how much longer does this game last?
That's a great question. As you saw.
Can you smear the sharks?
Ooh, I found a cool room full of little treasures for me to break.
Oh, yay.
How much longer does the game last? I don't know.
Okay, Link, calm down.
This is as far as I have made it in Mr. Shifty, but we saw our progress up the tower a second ago, and we were about halfway there.
That's too many sharks, Pat.
It is.
That's
too many
just too many sharks.
All right, so I didn't. Oh,
Ooh.
a bunch of crates in here.
So you can't use your peek ability to find these little hidden rooms.
No,
It's got to be
unfortunately
you got to
not.
punch.
You gotta punch.
Ooh,
There we go.
hey, nice. Can you release the sharks?
I cannot. I think they're just there for set dressing.
Shameful. Maybe we work for
God,
PETA.
do you remember the part in? Did you play Arkham? Arkham
No,
City?
I'll say no right now.
Oh
I didn't.
God, there was a part with a shark and it was terrifying.
Oh no, I am very scared of sharks actually in my life.
Yeah, so there's this part in one of the Arkham games where like you're in an old zoo and you're throwing like bombs into the water that make little ice floats for you, and you have to like navigate this whole area on an ice float when a great white shark is swimming around underneath you.
God.
It's the worst. So I'm glad this game isn't putting
I
us through
hate
any
that.
intentional shark trauma. All right, we're gonna see if we can find
Although it'd
some
also be
techniques
slow
for weapons.
motion shark trauma, and you'd be spearing them with tridents.
I would love.
Counterpoint.
Yes, counterpoint.
Oh. Hey, buddy. Nice.
I'm behind you. I'm in your dreams now.
Hello.
In the next version of this
It's
game,
me.
instead of teleporting, you should just go into their dreams and kill them.
Yes.
All right.
I think we've come up with like 3 sequels for this game at this
Yeah.
point.
That was cool. I just punched that soda machine enough that a soda can came
Nice! And you're gonna kill a man with it!
out. Oh!
Oh! Yes. This is good.
Okay, so now, this is one of the occasions where the game sort of branches off there. You see we came into a room where a door was blocked by lasers. We had to go down a couple different avenues. And now the lasers are gone and we can advance.
Sharkum Night is something I need art of, says Steven Anderson.
Arkham Knight. All right. Something doesn't feel right here, says Nyx.
Sounds like
Okay, so
A
here's the
boss
game's
battle.
villain. All right,
I see what you mean by
right.
the humor.
Yes, it doesn't. It's obviously self-referential and sort of a little bit goofy, but it's
No,
not. It's
I
not really
dig it.
going overboard with it. Man,
Yeah.
it's a lot of boys for me to hit
Oh, a
with
lot of
poles.
salmon boys. It's a school.
It's a whole school of salmon-shirted.
Is this a
muscle
school
men.
for boys?
Yes. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. What do you call like
Fuck, I
a
love
flock
this.
of boys is a school?
Oh no. I love how they're just strolling after you. It also kind of reminds me of Hitman Go, I think just because of the cel-shaded art.
Yeah.
I thought that game
Oh.
looked pretty cool. And you also had to replay levels over and over again, so
God, this.
I love how it
feels
just
good.
bounces off them. Velvety, still velvety?
Still
We like
velvety.
velvet. What happens if you get velvet wet?
Oh, that's
That's
the
not
most
good, right?
uncomfortable thought I've ever.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Can
not.
we say like velour? Like a velour? Like it's this game is as smooth as a velour tracksuit.
But like, you can't say velourity.
It's true.
That's not a word.
Glorious.
Velourious. This game is really velourious.
Do you remember velour tracksuits?
Yes, I do.
Like, were people like wearing them in your middle school and stuff?
No.
I think I might have just gone to middle school in some weird places. Like, there was just a year where like all the popular and attractive girls were like, I'm just gonna wear a tracksuit all day.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
I remember when leggings were a thing. I remember vividly when skirts over pants were a
Really?
thing that I
Okay.
thought was great. Why?
You're also a couple years younger than me.
Yeah, this is true. Shameful.
So,
I
actually,
missed the
so
velour track.
you
They
would-
must have been so comfortable. Those girls were living their best lives
They
in those
absolutely were.
velourity tracksuits.
Not enough video game protagonists wear velour tracksuits. I know.
Didn't
You
in
could
Grand
put-
Theft Auto?
Right.
Yeah.
You could put Nico Bellic in a tracksuit. All right. So these guys got their guns trained on this dough.
I feel like I can picture Michael from GTA 5 in a tracksuit too. Maybe that's just my fantasy.
Yeah. I don't know
It
if
is
a
my
tracksuit was
fantasy.
an option for him.
I would be shocked and ashamed and appalled if it weren't. But, you know, I don't make the games.
I just playing.
I just put the tracksuits on the boys.
This is cool. The game is getting
Now you're a
a
janitor.
little less linear.
Yeah, it is. This level feels fucking huge.
Yeah, it's a lot less
Is
less
that a
focused. But
fire hydrant that you can toss at
you
someone?
certainly can.
Nice.
All right.
Ooh.
I can go through that door.
Or can you? Yes, you can. Water actually ruins velvet, Noodles says. If you wipe while wet, it ruins the fabric forever.
Wow.
So,
Velvet facts.
lessons. Velvet facts with Polygon.com. Sorry, let me say that in a better voice. Velvet facts with Polygon.com. Hello, you're listening to Velvet Facts. I'm Simone de Rochefort, and this is Patrick Gill.
I'm Patrick Hill. Today we're bringing you a loaded program full of velvet information that you need to get through your day. Simone, let's kick it over to our chat with some interesting velvet facts.
Well, I hear from Noodles that if you get velvet wet and then wipe it, the fabric will be ruined.
Excellent. Now, Simone, what is velvet made out of?
Velvet is made out of cowhide that has been softened in margarine for 1 month.
Is that true?
No.
Sorry. Okay, we just did the entire dynamic. We went from very quiet to very loud, and I apologize. But what is velvet made out of, Simone?
Velvet is actually a type of woven tufted fabric in which the cut threads are evenly distributed with a short, dense pile, which gives it a distinctive feel. Hey, by extension, the word velvety means smooth like velvet. Velvet can be made from either natural or synthetic fibers.
This is so interesting. So I think because of the book, The Velveteen Rabbit, I always assumed that it was made out of rabbits.
Oh, but is velveteen actually velvet? Because I feel like velveteen is like peasant velvet.
Peasant velvet?
Stay tuned as I Google the word velveteen. Oh.
Give me the scoop on velveteen.
A cotton fabric with a pile resembling velvet.
Resembling. Velvet for the poor.
The poor man's velvet. The velvet of the Great Depression.
Shite.
I am sorry you died.
It's okay. No, that was my fault.
Imitation velvet. So that's more like, I think that's very us. Like, we're not the real thing.
No.
We're just velveteen.
And this game, you'd look at it and you'd say, this looks like Hotline Miami, but it's not the real thing. It is different. This game is, once again, if you are just tuning in to Velvet Chat with Pat and Simone, Velvet Chat with Simone and Pat, this is... what is this game called, Simone?
This game is called Mr. Shifty. It's a great game that's made by Team Shifty. And would you call this or Hotline Miami the Velvet? Not that I don't want to compare them qualitatively, but
Okay.
I'm going to.
I would say this is like, let me try to think of like a material that came along. This is the artificial fur of Hotline Miami. Like Hotline Miami is technically the real thing, but this is ethically better.
That's a good point.
I feel better playing it.
What if this were like your grandma's fur?
Like, okay, let's change this. My
okay.
grandma did not have fur.
That's true, because we are peasants. We are the velveteen
Right.
of people. Although we are no longer velvet teens, unfortunately. We are not smooth and young. We are old and grainy. So I'm just going to let you get through this challenging level.
Yeah, this level is actually getting real tough. I need to
Yeah.
probably play smarter than I am.
Do you need me to stop talking?
No.
about velvet?
It's helping.
I don't think so.
Um,
Velveteen is a chocolate drink made out of rabbits. Says thick McRut fast.
I'm gonna throw up. Oh fuck. Okay, Simone, what time is it? It's 12:48.
It's 12:48.
So we've actually we have a recording beginning at 1, so we need to probably get off this game.
All right, I'm gonna give you one more try.
Okay.
And then, hey, we triggered someone's ASMR. Good. It's a good day for us.
Good.
All right, here we go. Pat's last try. Let's believe. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So
well,
let's do one last wrap up on what this game is and what it's called. If you're just tuning in to this end of the stream, it's okay. Well, I think we're gonna have a DVR of it up there.
yeah.
The game is Mr. Shifty. It is out tomorrow on Steam and Switch. It is a fun game. I really, really enjoyed playing
We
it.
really enjoyed our time here together. It was fantastic. It's aesthetically appealing to me. It is buttery or perhaps velvety smooth, and it is $15. So, I mean, those are cool things that happen about it.
Absolutely. So thanks for hanging out. I'm Patrick Gill for Polygon.com.
And I'm Simone Velveteen.
Enjoy the rest of your day.